These are the scenes of Operation Midway Blitz, the Department of Homeland Security's enhanced immigration enforcement across the Chicago area. Since it started last month, DHS says hundreds of people have been detained, sparking outrage and fear. Now those detained have an unexpected ally, a former assistant chief immigration judge for Chicago, fired by Trump's DOJ, now representing those the administration hopes to deport.
It felt very unreal.
It was Friday, October 3rd, when Ramiro Cabrera, owner of Cabrera Rental Center, was setting up a tent for a business in Crestwood. In the surveillance footage obtained by the I-Team, you can see a white van pull up, federal agents exit, and in less than 3 minutes, Cabrera and his nephew are gone. His family shocked when they saw this video.
That's my father. That's my dad. He was at work. It felt very like dehumanizing seeing the way they just kind of grabbed him.
The moment they put him in a van, we didn't know where he was going.
Cabrera has lived in the U.S. undocumented for more than 20 years and has 4 American children, including Fernanda and Mariana. Their father has no criminal record, according to court declarations, and he remains in ICE custody.
His absence is definitely felt. He has his specific spot on our couch at home, and seeing it empty every night, it's heartbreaking.
But the Cabreras had help with experience coming straight from the bench.
We filed a petition in federal court.
Meet Cabrera's attorney, former assistant chief immigration judge Jennifer Payton.
Oh my God.
The I-Team was there when Payton packed up her office after she was abruptly fired from helping lead Chicago's immigration court this past July. She says no reason was given. Now she's representing the kind of clients she used to rule on.
Do you think the administration is acting with impunity here?
Oh, 100%. And as an immigration judge, I would hear cases where respondents told me about their government's act with impunity, and now I'm seeing it myself.
Examples of impunity, Payton says, include how the Broadview ICE Processing Center is used. That's where Cabrera was taken and where most, if not all, migrants detained by ICE in the Chicago area pass through.
My client that was taken there told me that they're so overrun with detainees that they're sleeping inside the bathrooms on the floors. They're not offered showers. They're held there for multiple days. People upon people upon people. With no access to counsel.
We just want to go in and look at this facility and see what the conditions are, and they will not let us in.
Lawmakers were recently turned away from the Broadview Center after requesting a tour of the facility.
I've never had this kind of stonewalling by any presidential administration. Something's going on in there that they don't want us to see.
The U.S. Department of Homeland Security did not respond to questions about lawmakers being denied access to the Broadview facility. A spokesperson rejected claims of subprime conditions, telling the I-Team, quote, ICE has higher detention standards than most U.S. prisons that hold actual U.S. citizens. All detainees are provided with proper meals, medical treatment, and have opportunities to communicate with lawyers and their family members. In court filings tied to Cabrera's case, Payton writes, quote, Broadview is a black hole. When my clients are there, I am unable to speak to them or contact them.
And ICE officers, I've said, can I visit? No, you can't. Can I make phone calls in? No, you can't.
We got one phone call for about maybe 1 minute, just saying where he was. And just his voice was just so shaken.
Cabrera was eventually transferred to an ICE detention facility in Indiana. Later this week, Payton will argue before a federal judge that Cabrera's detention was an unlawful violation of due process and an incorrect interpretation of immigration law. The government plans to contest that. His daughter, Mariana, remains hopeful her father will be home to see his grandchildren.
I have 2 kiddos with another one on the way. It's been heartbreaking for the oldest is 3, and for us to go to Abuelo's house and to not see Abuelo.
The Cabrera's attorney plans to challenge a recent decision made in immigration court banning bond hearings for any undocumented persons arrested who were unauthorized to be in the country. That hearing is scheduled for Thursday.